Hey, welcome to the channel. I apologize for the audio. Don't worry, I'm doing my best to make sure and improve on the channel every chance I get. I just went and got a bunch of iPhone stuff. I'm not a convert yet, but I might be headed in that direction, as much as I hate to say it. Anyway, my guest on this episode is Kortney Kruse. Her name is not spelled like you think it is, so please make sure, look in the description below. You'll have all her contact information for anybody that wants to show her some love and support, all right? That being said, I hope you enjoy the interview.
Here we go. First question. Where you from?
I was born and raised in upstate New York, but I moved to Colorado in 2010, and that's where my whole adult life was in Colorado.
But you're in Idaho now.
Yeah, that's a story in itself. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, you can tell as much of that as or little of that story as you want, but that leads me to my next question. What are you in for?
I have two possession felonies.
Two possession of what? What was it?
Meth and fentanyl.
Those are conflicting drugs? Is one of those your drug of choice? You both of them or what?
Heroin's always been my drug of choice,
Okay.
but I was a slammer and my veins are just blown, so I
Yeah.
resorted to smoking fentanyl.
Oh man. How long you been down?
Since September 2023.
Down 23. So what did they give you? So you just how much did they catch you with?
A little under a ball of meth and about maybe 10 fentanyl pills.
So just like personal use shit. What'd you get for that?
Uh, Three indeterminate and three fixed, so six altogether.
Okay, so yeah, that's something that confuses me. I've been hearing other girls talk about that in Idaho, the fixed or indeterminate. So that's what you got. You definitely have to do three, but there's another three that's you might get it. You might get that on
Hey,
probation, or you how
yeah,
did
I
you?
might get it on parole, but if I get in trouble, if I get a little DOR, or even if
Yeah.
I get little C notes, anything, they could keep me here up until September 2029 due to
Wow.
my institutional behavior. Yeah.
Wow. Do you have any? You guys don't have strikes out there, right?
No.
What do you got like? Do you got like any kind of career criminal laws or anything like that in effect? Do you know what I'm talking about?
In Idaho, they did hit me with the habitual offender
Habitual
felony,
offender.
but that
Okay.
was, yeah, that was reduced. And I pled out to the two felonies, the two possession felonies.
Okay. So just two felonies for personal use amounts of drugs, and you got 3 fucking years solid, and potentially more time beyond that. That's insane, man. Okay, so how many terms have you done? How many prison terms you done?
This is my second prison term. I did one in Colorado. I was there for a year, and they let me out, and I did about 8 months on parole.
Okay. So do you want to talk? You said that's a story about you being in Idaho. You want to tell the story or no?
Yeah, I can give you a shortened version of
All right,
it.
yeah, let's hear the shortened
So
version.
okay, so I was in a rehab in Denver, Colorado, and they kicked me out for a UA that came up hot, but I wasn't using. It was a week after I got there. It had to have been like left over from before, whatever. But anyways, I got kicked out. I was staying in a hotel waiting for a bed at another rehab, and I walked to a bookstore to get a self-help book for like drug addiction and stuff. And
Yeah.
this guy pulls over and he's like, "Do you want to ride?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Like, why not?" And I get in his car and he's like, "Do you smoke fentanyl?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you smoke or do you do meth?" I'm like, "Yeah." And so we ended up becoming like super close.
All
And
right.
I brought him back to the hotel room. yeah, I shot him up with meth, and I mean,
Ah,
nothing weird happened. It was strictly platonic,
okay,
strictly business.
okay.
Yeah, and I appreciated that about him because I was engaged at the time.
Oh,
But yeah, that's he's not very happy with me right now. But anyways, uh,
your fiance?
so yeah, yeah,
All
it's yeah.
right, all right.
But
So how did
so
that
yeah,
translate into you coming out to Idaho?
so he's like, well, can you get me some weight? I'm like, yeah, of course I got you,
Yeah.
so I got him like, I don't know, like a pound or two of meth.
Oh shit.
And
Okay.
yeah, and then he's like, do you want to come with me? You can sell blues for $20 a piece up here. And I'm buying them for $1 a piece in Denver. So I'm like, yeah,
Oh.
absolutely. I'll go for the
Whoa.
road trip for the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I bought 1,000 blues,
Yeah.
and then we came up to Pocatello, Idaho on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I made a few drops, made my money back. I bought my plane ticket out for Monday morning,
Yeah.
and I was gonna get to Denver airport Monday morning, go to my bed at my new rehab place that I had been waiting for and setting up.
Yeah.
And we get pulled over Saturday night. 3 hours of being in Idaho, I get pulled over. And
Man.
yeah,
Rough.
yeah. So now I'm
3 hours.
here.
That sucks. You know what? Last time I got arrested 2 days before my birthday. How much does that suck? Talk about bad
Oh
timing.
God, that's
Talk about bad time.
yeah.
And I had just taken my girlfriend out for her birthday like 2 days before that.
Oh my God. At least you got that out of the way, you know?
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so um how was your childhood? What was childhood like for you?
Honestly, like I had a pretty good childhood. I had the mom, the dad, they all lived together. I have three younger siblings. I mean, my dad died when I was 14, so
Oh
that
wow.
might have something to do, yeah, with the reason I went left.
Yeah.
But other than that, I feel like, I mean, there's no abuse to report. Like
Yeah.
I legitimately grew up a decent life.
Wow. I mean, you know what? Losing your dad at that, especially at that age when you're going through puberty, that's got to be rough. That's got to be rough. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I was a daddy's girl for sure.
Yeah, so I'm sure that must have had some detrimental effects on you. I'm sorry to hear about that. How was school? How'd you do in school?
Up until my dad passed away, I did really good. I had straight A's in grade school and middle school,
Mm.
and then I hit high school, and all I wanted to do was party,
Oh, wow.
and that's.
Yeah.
And I grew up in a small school. Like I think my graduating class was 107 kids,
Oh,
so
okay.
like it was
In
a pretty small
Colorado. In
school.
Colorado, you said.
Actually, in upstate New York.
Oh, upstate New York. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
wanted
I
to go to New
moved
York,
out
but
in
I haven't
2000.
ever got a chance yet.
Yeah,
So you
it's
don't ever have
beautiful.
any kind of struggles with any learning disabilities or anything like that. You were good on that front.
Mhm.
Wow, you're fortunate.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So how you been dealing with your drug addiction since you've been down? Have you
Um,
stumbled?
yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's truthful. Nice. And what is it? What'd you
I've
fuck with?
some.
Was it spice? What'd you do?
Yep. Spice and yep.
What else?
Yeah, Spice is Suboxone. That was about a year ago.
Okay. And that's the last time you've messed around since.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yep.
good.
Because
Right
I'm
on.
I'm taking yeah, I'm taking my life more serious now because
Yeah.
after like being down for like a year and a half, 2 years, I have a year before I get out, and I don't want to be doing this cycle anymore.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I did mess up for I was playing around,
Yeah.
and I just haven't since
Yeah.
last year,
That's good, man.
beginning of
That's
last
good.
year.
I got a in 2003 I caught a 20-year prison term, and that the day before I got arrested for that term was the last time I used meth. I haven't fucked with it since. That was 20 something years
Good.
ago. Yeah. So Are you doing any kind of vocational training or college in there?
I'm not doing college, but I did take my I did do the NCCER core. It's like a construction class. I do
Oh,
have
okay.
that certification.
All right.
I was in Microsoft Office,
Yeah.
working on that, getting that. But I recently got a DOR
Oh,
for it's the lowest class DOR. I got it for a birthday party a friend of mine threw for me,
yeah.
and uh, so yeah, they hit like 8 of us with the DOR for
What
that.
what was the
I'm
what was the
appealing it. I'm
what was the
fighting
problem? She threw you a birthday party and what? Not
in
just
rec,
throwing
and
you
like there was
not just throwing you a birthday party. There was something more. Something happened. What?
well, so there was like 5 girls from a different unit that came to that rec time
Yeah.
to celebrate my birthday,
Oh.
and they're trying to say that they manipulated staff to do that.
Oh wow.
Um, which I don't know why I got wrapped up in that because it was my rec time. You know what I mean? Like it was a
Yeah.
surprise party for me. So, but when I talked to the DHO, he told me that he was going to confirm my DOR because it was only fair. He had to confirm all of ours,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay. He's like, but you have a good chance at your appeal because I haven't been in any trouble since I've
Okay.
gotten back to Pocatello.
Okay.
So anyway, so I was going to do Microsoft Office, but they had to kick me out of the class because of my DOR that I have on, my
Oh man.
record.
And you would think like if anything, keep you in there, not
Yep.
like
Make you.
that's
They take away your job. They
yeah, that's exactly the opposite of what they oh, you messed up, then let's take away from you the thing that might put you on a better path. Like that makes no logical sense at all. I don't understand that. I don't
Yep.
understand that. Okay,
It's
so
so ass backwards here.
do you have any kind of do you guys have any kind of plans for the future? Or you got thinking about any kind of career or a specific job or anything like that for when you get out?
Honestly, I owned my own landscaping company when I was living in Colorado.
Okay.
And I would love to get back into that because like I was passionate about it. I enjoyed
Yeah.
making people's yards look good.
Oh, okay.
And it's good money.
Yeah.
And the snow removal in the wintertime, like it was good.
Yeah.
But they're not going to let me go to Colorado because I don't have immediate family there. Even though I'm
Oh,
almost 40 years old,
wow.
and that's what I
Wow.
adult life, they're not going to let me go back there. I have to go to New York where I have immediate family with no career, no nothing. Like I'm just, I'm so frustrated with this
You're
situation.
gonna go where? Where are you gonna go?
Back to New York,
To
to
New
my mom's
York.
house.
Wow.
hmm
What is Idaho not an option or you don't want to go to Idaho?
I could do Idaho, but like this state really left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Landscaping company. Okay, that sounds good. Hey, so there you have it. Anybody that's watching this channel right now, your girl Kortney right here is going to be starting a landscaping business in New York. Well, not New York. What specific part of New York are you going to go to?
Like Utica.
Utica. There you go. Anybody needs landscaping work in Utica, New York, hit up Courtney. I'm gonna put your contact information in the description. Anybody wants to show you some love, show you some support, they can do that. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Yeah.
So, is there anything positive that you can say about your experience in prison? This term, last term, it don't matter.
I feel like this term I've opened my eyes to a lot more self worth.
Yeah.
Like before I got in here, I had no self worth. I thought I was just gonna be a
No.
drug addict the rest of my life. Even it's a year and a half into my bid, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But like they do offer some classes here that if you put in the work, you'll get good results back.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I deserve better than the life that I've been living to lead me to prison. So
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Um. I know change is difficult. I don't care what anybody says. Change is fucking difficult, and it's a lot more. Even people that know it's difficult, like or believe it's difficult, until you've gone through it, you can't know how difficult change really is.
Yeah.
Um.
Yep.
Are there any factors in particular that you suppose contributed more than anything else to you getting caught up in the life? You think it's more to do with your dad than anything else, or is anything else playing into it?
Honestly, like I thought I could get away with a lot of stuff and like like being curious, and
Yeah,
just wanting to try new things and seeing my friends all nodded out was just definitely something that intrigued me, like that's how mentally unstable I feel like a drug addict really is,
right.
you see
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
like overdose, some of that,
That's
like what?
funny because for me, it's the opposite. When I see people nodded out, I'm
Oh
like,
really?
fucking, what the fuck? I don't want nothing to do with that. But it's like, I grew up in a family of alcoholics and they were not lovey-dovey alcoholics. They were cruel and, abusive and all that. And so growing up around that type of family, it has the I tend to have that opposite effect on me. Like I'm like I
Mm-hmm.
really don't mess with alcohol because I'm like I see that and I'm like, oh, I don't want no parts of that. Same thing with heroin. I see them people
Yeah,
using. I'm like, I don't want no parts of that. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Just like even when I was using meth, people would be like, oh man, you got to try shooting it up. You got to try shooting it up. It's the best. I'm like, you know what? I don't fucking want to know what the best is. I don't want to know what the best is. I'm good. Because I feel like if I'd ever let myself cross those lines, there wouldn't have been no turning back. You know what I mean? I mean, my life still ain't,
yeah, I get it.
my life is still far from perfect, but at least I never made those kind of decisions for myself. So what do you do for fun in there?
Yeah.
You do anything for fun? You got any kind of, you got any outside support? I mean, financial support and all that?
I mean, my old boss from Colorado, he does help me out occasionally. You know.
Occasionally. Yeah. Do you got to do anything?
Yeah.
You do anything to
Um,
hustle for yourself? You do any like drawing or tattooing or? I mean, I know you can't admit to tattooing,
I
but hypothetically speaking,
I am able to. In a movie, I saw this girl one time. She was
yeah.
very good at tattooing.
Oh, okay.
She's good at drawing too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. She's
Uh,
good at playing cards.
all right. All
Yep.
right. Nice. Right on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What do you do for fun aside from your hustle? What do you do for fun?
Um. Well, I like to watch a rec, and I don't know. We walk the track. I just sit around and we bullshit.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
Yes. I
No
mean, not
walking
too
the
much to
track.
do around here.
Exercises for suckers.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. I
All right.
agree. I have no ambition to work out as it
Exercises
is.
for suckers. No, I can't do it. Man, you know what?
Yeah.
I ain't been feeling it lately, but I still go on the gym on my scheduled days. Okay, you got any kids?
I do not.
That's good. That's good. Be grateful because you know what?
Yeah.
I have one son and I basically, I mean, keeping it real, I fucked off my opportunity to be a dad. I did. And, but I mean, I'm grateful that he has a stepfather in his life that's a really good man and his mother is a really good mother. So I'm grateful for that. Okay. So
Yeah.
down to the last two questions. You ready? Okay. Now, as we were talking about before, there are plenty of people who believe that people like us should only be punished and there should be no second chances for us. There should be no rehabilitation for them. What do you say to those type of people?
Everybody deserves a second chance. There's, I feel like honestly, everybody has bad and good in them. It's
Yeah.
it's what you want to bring out of them.
Yeah.
If you want to bring out the good, then bring out the good. If you want to
Yeah.
bring out the bad, keep punishing us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everybody has a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
That's a good point. I feel like, like I said, everybody got a story. You know what I mean? Everybody got a story. Ain't nobody just wake up and decide to start committing crime. Nobody wakes up and just decides to
yeah,
start using drugs. There's a lot more that plays into it. You know what I mean? And it's, like you said, you struggle with, that sense of, you said worthlessness, right? Basically. Is that what you said?
yeah.
Yeah. I struggle with the
Mhm.
same thing. That this overwhelming sense of like worthless. I'm worthless. I'm stupid. I'm ugly. I'm not good enough.
All I'll ever
I'm
be.
oh yeah. I'm never gonna rise above my circumstances. I'm never gonna rise above my. You get these thoughts in your head, and when you don't have people in your life to speak to in your way that you need to be spoken to for you to hear what you need to hear in order to correct that thinking, when that thinking starts at an early age, when you're a child, it gets locked in, and then you just carry that with you
Yeah.
into adulthood, and it's hard to shake that shit off, man. So just understand,
Yeah.
everybody's got a story to tell. Everybody's got everything, things that they've been through. Okay, last question. Is there anything that we didn't cover that you'd like to talk about now?
Mm, honestly, I feel like anybody that's been in like my shoes or anybody's shoes in my anywhere, like any bad situation, I feel like we should always try to give back.
Yeah,
Always try to like bring somebody else up.
yeah,
And like I feel like honestly, growing up, if I would have seen like my like how I used to look to how I look now, I feel like there's such a difference, and maybe I'm being a little vain when I'm talking about this, but like for real, I just feel like if somebody would have showed me like my mugshots
yeah.
are crazy,
Is
like
it
from
like
start to
are we
finish.
talking about reverse faces of mess?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that what happened?
pretty much
You're all fucking
skinny.
strung out and yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like if people like were to see something like that, they might
Yeah.
be like, "Whoa, that's
Yeah.
not what I want." I
Yeah,
just feel like
yeah.
we should give back some way or another.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, not only that, but there's been studies done where like they've given like say like this college one time, I was reading about this recently, this college one time gave a certain segment of students some money and told them, yeah, like here's a certain amount of money, whatever it was, $100, $1,000, whatever the amount was, and they had one group that they said, go ahead and spend that money on yourself, and then they told the other group to go ahead and spend that money on someone else. And they reported overwhelmingly that the people that did something nice with that money for someone else felt better about the situation, more satisfaction, more happiness than those that spent the money on themselves.
Absolutely. I could see that being a
I
thing
mean,
for sure.
so it's like, I got this mentality to do for others, not for them, but for myself. Like like I get
Yeah.
a good feeling out of that. Hey, Courtney, all right, look, the phone's about to hang up. Thank you very much for taking the time to interview with me. Courtney, what's your last name?
Yeah. Cruz with a K.
Cruz with a K in Pocatello Women's Facility in Idaho. Like I said, I'm going to have your contact information in the description below. Please reach out to Courtney, give her some love, give her some support. Don't be weird unless she's receptive to that. Some people are not receptive to that. So be respectful. Right?
I am a little shy.
She's a little shy. So be nice, be respectful, but show her some love. All right? Thank you, Courtney. Have a good
Yeah,
night.
thank you. All right, yeah, we'll see you later.
All right. Bye.